Hey there, Hoshpep here, back for some more Genshin Impact, and today we're going to be pulling for Ganyu. I finally decided I'm not going to go for the Amos Bow because I don't think I have enough gems to really get it unless I'm really lucky. And I have been really lucky in the past, but I don't want to risk it because I do also want to get Miko when she comes out, or try to anyway. And as well, you can get it on the free banner. So the hope is it will just eventually drop as I play the game. I do have 20 of these Acquient Fates saved up, so we're going to use these first and see if we get something interesting here. Now what I've done is I have gone and leveled up a bunch of the characters I haven't really touched down here, like Yanfei, who I'm eventually going to level up to use, but I just haven't done so yet. So I've gotten her to 3 stars because when you ascend her to this point, you get a free Acquient Fate. So I've done that for a bunch of characters down here, as well as having 15 blue fates saved up. So I've done it 5 times, which allowed me to get the 20. Although this has completely decimated my Mora count. I had 10 million, and between ascending as well as leveling up various characters' talents, which we can go over in a bit, I basically have no Mora left. In terms of Mora, we have no Mora. It's very scary. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we get anything interesting on the free banner. That's a purple. I'm not really expecting anything, to be honest. I don't think I'm near pity for anything, but it'll be fun to see. Actually, we can just skip this. Oh, we got Kujo Sara. Oh, that's good. Can always use another constellation for her. And another purple. Yeah, I'll skip this one as well. And Elisa. That's very interesting. It's rare that you get the starting 4-star characters as constellations, so I'm not that disappointed. At least we got some interesting stuff. No duplicates. Well, I guess they are duplicates technically, but no duplicates of ones that we've maxed out to C6. Alright, here we go. We're going to pull for Ganyu. We're going to try and get at least one more copy. Now, the funny thing is, I don't need any of these 4 stars except for one more copy of Yanfei to get it to C6. But after that, all of these will just be turned into like star glitter and stuff. Here we go. We're going to do temples because we want to get through this in a reasonable amount of time, as we want to go and look at our characters and where we're up to progression-wise as well. And what are we going to get? More 3-star weapons. When are they going to add 3-star characters? That's what I want to know. And there's a Qingshu. So you get 5 of those. Okay, well, that's not too bad. We just spent a bunch in the shop actually because all of the star glitter and other bits that you get from the game, I have just been leaving. I've not been going to the shop recently, and I had a lot to spend, so I made sure to go and get a lot of enhancement materials for the characters. All good stuff. Sacrificial Greatsword. I guess we can't really expect any characters here. That's fine. Oh wait, never mind. There's a Yanfei. So we got 2 4 stars on that one. And there we go. Yanfei's now been maxed out. Oh, we haven't even touched the Primo Gems yet. Okay, that was just spending the fates that we saved up from the various events and things that have been going on. Alright, let's have a look. What 4-star are we going to get here? Actually, I don't really mind if we get mostly weapons as 4 stars, because there are some 4-star weapons that I don't have still, or ones that I would be happy to get more copies of for enhancement reasons. But nope, it was just a Beidou. That brought up the prompt twice. That's interesting. Well, no sign of Ganyu yet. To be expected though, I don't think I've really pulled much outside of when I got the last 5-star character, so we are starting at essentially the beginning with 0 pity and everything. There's a Qingshu. Yeah, it's the one time I'm actually wanting weapons over characters. It's going to be interesting, the banner after the next one, because it's going to be a Raiden Shogun rerun, and I'm also going to be skipping that one, so I'll have a lot of time to save my gems again. It's just Miko that I'm going to try and get. Ah, that was the flute. Not the weapon I was looking for. I can't say specifically which weapons I am actually looking for, because I don't remember all of them. I do know there are 4-star ones that I still need. I think like the Sacrificial Bow is one I would like more copies of to enhance it. I only ever got 1 copy of it. No one yet. That's okay, we've got gems to spare. You know what though, we could spend all our gems and then we don't get a single one. That would be sad. If that does happen though, I'm actually not going to be too upset because it means I have guaranteed pity for Yae Miko. And if it doesn't happen, I'm also going to be super grateful we didn't touch the weapon banner. Oh, that thing is such a trap. No, just another Chingsho. Okay. We'll definitely get a 5-star, and here it is. Here's a 5-star. What are we going to get? Is it going to be a Ganyu? Is it going to be a... Oh yeah, there we go. Ganyu. Nice. Of course it was going to be a Ganyu. We're going to lose the 50-50? Me losing the 50-50? I don't think so. And there we go. We got her. That wasn't actually too bad as well in terms of numbers of pulls. And how many gems we got left? We've got 14,000 left, so I think we might just leave it here. I could just go all in and get more, but we've spent half our gem supply and we had like 22 of these. So I don't think it's a wise choice to do that again. And what we can do is we can save these gems plus what we're going to get throughout the events coming soon to pull for Yae Miko and guarantee a Yae Miko pull. So that's probably the more sensible play. But getting another Ganyu constellation is great. And you know, every time she's reran, we're going to keep doing it. So there we go. Dew Drinker. Every time you charge, the level 2 Frost Flake arrows or Frost Flake arrow blooms decreases the opponent's cryo resistance by 15% for 6 seconds upon hit. A hit also generates 2 energy for Ganyu. This effect can only occur once per charge level 2 Frost Flake arrow, regardless if the Frost Flake arrow itself or its bloom hits the target. Okay, that's actually really strong. So when you just hit people, they're more vulnerable to cryo, and you get energy to just charge your burst more quickly. That's really good. Now this one isn't amazing, but I do really want this one day as well, because that allows you to spam E twice, and that just seems really good. So you can just walk up. Oh, I don't have her equipped right now. Why have I not got her in the party? The whole point of doing this was to get Ganyu. Yeah, she's over here. There we go, yeah. So what we can do with Ganyu is you can do E twice. And that'll be really fun. I mean, the cooldown is really short, so it's not the biggest thing in the world, but the flower distracts enemies, damages them when you put it down, and explodes, dealing more damage. So putting 2 of these down, you just get a lot of damage. Right, so yeah, that's going to be it for pulling, I think. We won't risk it for another one, and we'll definitely save up for when she comes back in the future. What I've been doing mostly is trying to get as many characters as I can. I've been going wide, but I'm going to try not to do that going forward when we eventually move into the Sumeru region. And that's just because it's all fun unlocking all these characters, but unless you spend like a bunch of money, you can't power them up. Like I have Ito here, I'm getting up slowly, but finding the artifacts for him is an absolute pain. They're just not dropping with the right stats, and it sucks. And only very recently we were able to get Kazuha up. And Kazuha has been a lot of fun. Like we've got all of his artifacts at 20. They're not the best ones in the world. Actually, no, this is at 16. Why is this one at 16? Oh, I think it's because I'm looking for something a bit better. It only has like one stat here. That's really good. And it's also rolled into defense and flat health a couple of... Yeah, that's why. Okay, so we're looking for a replacement pocket watch eventually. But we've only managed to get some of these characters to be playable now, and it just takes forever. And there's so many in the queue that I really want to get up. There's like the Raiden Shogun is here, and we do have... I think this is a full set, but I think they're not the best stat pieces, so we're going to need to do that. And then talents, oh, they're just so expensive, and we're out of Mora. This game's an endless grind. So to actually make it fun, I think we're going to definitely skip a bunch more characters going forward, because you just can't play as them. It just takes too long. So right, where are we at right now? So we were looking at Kazuha. So yeah, Kazuha is definitely playable. I've got his talents to a decent space. I do really want to get the slash to level 10. I think crowning this would be good. I do use him enough. He's a lot of fun to use out on the field, and might get this to 8. Definitely no point getting this to 10. It's way too expensive, and you don't really hit with him that much anyway. Slowly getting Ayaka up. Got her talents to 666. Actually, this one's 7 now, so 667. Trying to get the talents to baseline level 6 for most of the characters that I'm going to play as. Don't have any constellations for her. And the artifacts are mostly up there. We've got some 20s. We have some ones that are a bit low. I think the ones that are lower, again, are just not the perfect stats. So yeah, it's got one substat that's useful. Would really like to have attack percent as well, or crit rate. You know, either of the two would work, but gotta wait for the right pieces to drop, which is also really painful on the resin. We looked at Ito. He's quite a ways away. And really I need to build Ito and Goro together, because I want to get that Geo comp. I've got Albedo. Albedo's built. He's great. He's ready to go. Zhongli is built. Need to do Ito and Goro so we can have a team. And I think these artifacts are mostly perfect. I've just not bothered enhancing them because I've ran out of spare materials. And his talents, I think I pre-farmed enough books for him. Like enough of these. I just need to turn the blue ones into gold ones. So I've got enough books, but I didn't have enough of these, so I've had to slowly gather a lot of these up. And then eventually, when I get some more Mora, I'll be able to level up his talents to level 8, which will be great. As for the other 5 stars, yeah, I'd also like to get Albedo's talents a bit higher, not his basic attack, just like these two. Zhongli, I very recently got his skill and burst to level 10. They were at 8, and I thought, you know what, I use them so much, let's just crown those 2 abilities. And it was definitely worth it. I'm very much enjoying the shield being stronger, scaling off his health more. It's very good. Ganyu's been triple crowned for a while. I've actually been able to play as Jean recently, which is good. So I've managed to get her a set of artifacts which work on her. It's like 2-piece Viridescent Vidinera and 2-piece Gladiators. That works quite well. It's just that her talents were a bit low. This was at 6, managed to get it to 8. Hoping to get all 3 of them to 8 because she's the type of character where you're using all of her abilities, including her attack. Eula's been at 888 for a while, but I'd like to get her main attack to level 10 as she is the main DPS, so you're always swinging and hitting people. Hu Tao, I very recently got both her basic attack and her second abilities to level 10. I don't think I'm going to bother to get Spirit Soother up any higher. You don't really use it much in her rotation unless the other 2 are off cooldown and your other characters aren't doing anything. I mean, it's great to heal you with, and it does deal pyro damage instantly, but these 2 is where the damage is at. So that's good, although I do need to get her some more artifacts. Now, she's maxed out with these ones, but I can't remember which piece, but yeah, some of these pieces, this one's like okay. It didn't really roll into attack percent very much, and it would be good if it had health percent as well, so replacement pieces is something I'm going to try for Hu Tao eventually. And then that's it really, we just gotta slowly build up some of the other characters to play as them, such as the Raiden Shogun, finish Ayaka, not going to do Yoimiya, that's just not worth it at the moment, and Shenhe would be great as well. I think we've started to, yeah, she's got quite a lot of level 20 artifacts actually. So I think just these 2 pieces, we need to get better ones. And of course the talent grind. All these talents, they're just so expensive to not only level up in terms of Mora, but to farm the various materials you need. This game is such a grind. But, you know, it's the journey that counts. Oh, we can slot this in for Lisa. There we go. Plasma Eruption. Oh, imagine C6ing Lisa. That'd be funny. And another one for Kujo Sara. Yeah, I've figured I'm not going to fully build Kujo Sara because I think Fischl's better, more useful. But I will get the talents to level 6 and then I'll play her for a bit. And what I'll do is, because I've actually gotten Fischl like a full set of gear, I'm just going to swap the gear over. There's no point farming twice, I don't think. It's a waste of resin. Especially if I've already got an Electro set that works. And there we go, C6 on Yanfei. And maybe a similar thing for Yanfei too. Like, I might just give her Klee's gear when I'm using her. Because I think the stats are pretty much the same, what you need to use. Like, Klee's pretty high up. I even crowned her main attack. So that's it, that's the update for the characters. Got a lot of them. Yeah, it just takes forever to build. I'm just out of everything. I'm out of resources, I'm out of Mora. In terms of Mora, we have none, and we barely have any moons either. Like we had, I think 15 of these, and now they're down to 3. So I'm not going to spend any Primo Gems on Resin or Mora, because that's dumb. We'll just play the game. Eventually it'll build up again. Events are coming soon. It'll be a lot of fun. I gotta go and unlock the gate to Enkanomiya. I've not done that yet. But after I've done that, I'll be able to take part in the event, which is this week. So that should be a lot of fun. So I'm going to end the video here. We managed to get another copy of Ganyu, which is very good. And hopefully the bow will drop at some point from the free fates. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.